kind of thought that this might happen. So it's come to my attention that my coworkers think I'm gay. And I guess I can't 100% blame them for that impression. Because I've never said that I was bisexual at work, but I have mentioned my attraction to women several times. So let's go through the times that I've mentioned that I like women. The first time was with a coworker of mine. We were talking about religion, and we were talking, she's not religious, and like other people in the office are, and it wasn't like let's talk shit about the religious folks. No, we were in front of everybody. She was just telling me like the things that sort of led her away from religion, and I was like, yeah, totally, I can empathize with that. Like growing up, I had friends who were different religions, and then I kind of started figuring out that I was gay for women, and blah 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 blah. And of course she didn't think of anything of it, because the people I work with are cool, and they're not homophobes. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh, whatever, I can say that. And so that's kind of a coming out in a way, yeah? And that's exactly what I said. I said I'm gay for women. And that is something that I do say because I am gay for women. I'm just, also into men. Then, I was talking to my boss, who is super cool. I've mentioned her a number of times. And she was talking about these horrible past relationships she's had and blah, blah, blah. And I mentioned that I had dated a girl, and this is my funny story now, right? And it was so cute. She was like, oh, okay. And then she went back to her desk, and then she came back 5 minutes later, and she was like, hey, by the way, so I know that you had mentioned that you had dated a woman. And I was like, yes, I did. And she was like, is that a secret? Can I, do you not want me to tell anyone? And I was like, oh, no, it's fine. I mean, there's no closet. I'm not, you can't out me. It's not a secret, And so that's fine. And that's fine. That's a fine thing for a bisexual to do. I didn't say, oh, and by the way, I like dick too. Which is maybe my mistake. So, but here's the thing, is that I have mentioned many times men I find attractive. If we're talking about TV shows, I'm like, oh, he's so hot, blah, blah, blah. I like different, actors. I oh, Clancy Brown, he's my imaginary boyfriend. Even, one of the security guards is really hot, and I've said, oh, yeah, he's really cute, blah, blah, blah. But people don't think of the bisexuals. I said I dated women, and so that means that I'm gay. You know what I mean? They don't consider the bisexuals. So I don't think the times that I have said I was attracted to men, I don't know if they didn't take me seriously or what, but yeah, it's come to my attention that my coworkers think that I am a lesbian, and I am not. And I guess that it's kind of my fault for not explicitly saying, hey, I'm a bisexual. I kind of thought that, lusting over men openly would be enough to clue them in, maybe, but I guess, I am at some point gonna say, hey, by the way, I'm a switch hitter, which, by the way, is my favorite euphemism for bisexuality, switch hitter. Totally fine with that. So this is how it came up today. So I don't remember, it was my boss, she was talking about nice guys, right? And then they were all talking about dating and all this sort of thing, and one of the other ladies was like, yeah, but the whole dating app thing was before my time. And I was like, oh, I have a story. And because I said in my video yesterday, it's I had a date with a guy on Sunday that I didn't go to because I chickened out because I'm a fucking pussy. So I started telling this story. I was like, so I had a date on Sunday, and this lady who I had not spoken to about like the other times where I had mentioned that like I dated women or that I was like gay for women, um I'd not spoken to her about that. But she goes, "Oh, was she cute?" Um and I've this is not the first time I've noticed this. Is that like, for example, there's a guy that I work with, and we work across the street. We work in a building that's got multiple floors, and across the street is an apartment building. And I was like, hey, look at that. There's like a guy is like naked in his apartment. And the guy turns to me and goes, oh, I know there's a lady that lives over there too. And I'm like, yeah, great. So yeah, so I think that, and I guess that, I mean, it's come to my attention. I guess I don't know that they think I'm gay, but maybe I'm scared that they do. Because I don't want to explain that I'm a bisexual. I guess like I opened this can of worms and like monkey spotting. Um, I opened this can of worms by talking about it at all in the first place. And before anyone feels helpful and wants to comment below, yes, I know I just need to tell them and that it's not anything to be ashamed of. But like, I guess that I'm still worried about conceptions about bisexual people. It's like, if you, first of all, fake gay. Fake gay. That's the one I'm worried about. Oh, you know, it's like if you're a bisexual woman, like the automatic assumption is that you're not actually attracted to women. That, you know, you just somehow don't understand that women are pretty, and that being pretty, thinking someone's pretty, doesn't mean that you're sexually attracted to them. You know, it's like, I know what the desire to and the act of eating pussy is like, and that's what I'm attracted to. It's not just, you know, oh, she's kind of pretty, or like everybody. It kills me when people say, oh, all women are a little bisexual. It's like, no, they're not. No, they are not. And so fake gay, that's one. And I'm also like feeling like I misled them, even though I didn't. I don't. Maybe I feel kind of like I did, because I was like, you know, I'm gay for women, but, and I didn't go, oh, but also I also like men. Do I need to clarify that? I've like, before and after that, I was like talking about guys that I think are cute. Shouldn't that just be like a, it's LGBT? You know, the B, it's there. It's there. Context clues. And it doesn't really come up very often, you know, because I don't date. And I'm not married. I'm not in a relationship. It's never like, and I'm not ever doing any of those things. So it's like, I don't ever have to really say, like, yeah, it's not something that I talk about because I got nothing to say. You know what I mean? I talk about, like, people, like, the clues that they have that I'm also into men are me talking about actors that I like. But anyway, so this lady at my job, she was like, oh, is she cute? And I just like, I was so awkward. I just like kind of pretended like I didn't hear her. And I was like, oh no, you know, they're kind of great. I was just kind of, I got intimidated by the idea of going out with them. And he asked me, and that's the only reason I went. And I just felt kind of like awkward and embarrassed, and like, I know that I just have to say, oh, by the way, you seem to be under the impression that I only date women, and I do not. I'm trying to think of a way to say this that's like funny, you know. Here's some jokes I'm thinking of. Okay, I arrange another date, right? Let's say it's with a man. And I said this on my blog the other day because it was something that I talked about, that I was thinking about. Oh boy. The fact that I'm bisexual and still date men just proves I hate myself, right? Rimshot. Perfect way to introduce the topic. Good lord. Fake gay. 2. being a slut. Now, I say this knowing full well I would bet my life on it. I have slept with more people than everyone in my department combined. I know this. I know this. They have no idea. I mean, it's not that there's anything wrong with being perceived as a lesbian, unless you're not a lesbian, which I'm not. And I guess like part of it is just like there is this stereotype about bisexuality that it's like perceived as very deviant and like you just have to be like some kind of wild uh, threesome having like individual, or that it's like perverse somehow to be attracted to both, like there's a certain like bisexual mystique, like what I think that people don't understand what this orientation means, like when I tell people that I'm bisexual, like they'll try and ask me what percentage am I attracted to men and what percentage am I attracted to women, but it doesn't work like that. It's like it's not like I'm this much attracted to women and I'm this much attracted to men. It's like, no, it's just one whole. It's just one whole. My sexuality is one whole. That like I don't even know how to talk about it. I've got to watch more bisexuals talk about their sexuality, because like I'm having so much trouble even articulating what it is that I'm trying to say. I'm just I I don't know. Fake gay, being a deviant. Those are the things that worry me about people knowing that I'm bisexual. It's like it feels almost dirty to say. And it's so stupid because who gets laid less than me? Nuns? 80-year-olds? 80-year-olds probably get, more dick than I do. Or pussy. Please leave some ideas below. Funny things to say to just alert people to the fact that I am bisexual rather than a lesbian. Thank you for your time.